Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, or good night. My name is Mitch and I am an alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for September 21st. This is the daily reflections from the book of reflections by AA members for AA members, and I just like to say what I get from it, my take on it, and hopefully it helps some people out there. And that's the whole goal, is to want to help people. This one is titled The Last Promise. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. That comes from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84, the big book. And it continues. The last promise in the big book came true for me on the very first day of sobriety. God kept me sober that day, and on every other day I allowed Him to operate in my life. He gives me the strength, courage, and guidance to meet my responsibilities in life so that I am then able to reach out and help others stay sober and grow. He manifests within me, making me a channel of His word, thought, and deed. He works with my inner self while I produce in the outer world. For He will not do for me what I can do for myself. I must be willing to do His work so that He can function through me successfully. This one is what, they all hit me in different ways, but this one is seriously what it's all about. You work through your steps, and the goal is to carry the message to the alcoholic who still suffers or addict. And we just want to help each other, because in helping other people, we help ourselves, and that's how we stay sober. And for me, I know it's my higher power, whom I choose to call God, that has saved me, along with AA, along with my children, along with recovery and rehabilitation at the Salvation Army where I went. There's many things that come along with it, but in the essence of it, I know it's all God, because in my opinion, God did create everything. And of course, there's people that also could disagree with that, but this is just my opinion. And God has blessed me immensely in my life, and I am doing so well. I'm not perfect, and I will never be perfect, and I continue to make mistakes. But as long as I recognize those mistakes, and I do truly feel guilt and sorrow for what I've done, then I can move past them. And that's where you want to keep that side of your street clean. We're all still going to make mistakes, but we have to rely upon God and ourselves and our conscience to do the right thing. If we're doing something out of spite, jealousy, or anger, then it's just not the right thing. And we could feel it in our hearts, unless you're a sociopath. Just kidding, kind of. I mean, I don't believe they have emotions, but that's besides the point. Also for me, my life has been going good, and I'm not too far away from 2 years of sobriety. And my life gets very busy. I haven't been able to go to hardly any meetings. I haven't been doing these videos that I enjoy doing, because I feel like it does help people. And I do randomly get messages from people, and one in particular was from another country, and I'm just like, how did you find this video? And I guess if you put the right tags on there, or just someone on the other side of the world pretty much saw this video that struggles with the same addiction that I struggle with, and that felt great. I don't care how many views I'm getting on here. I think it's cool, because that means the more views I see on these means people are watching it, whether they want to turn their life over to recovery, or they're just watching it to see how I'm doing. Either way, it is a good thing, because it's not like I'm getting notoriety for this. It's just all intended to help people. And I haven't been doing it. I've been slipping, just kind of like my relationship with my higher power. I tend to get busy with life again, and I forget what got me to this point, and it is my higher power, and my faith and trust in my higher power, whom I choose to call God. I would not be here if it wasn't for God and the AA program. And I've been slipping, and I will admit it. And we ride that pink cloud they talk about, and I'm still very for my recovery, but there are times where I can slip out of it, and I could somewhat see it right now. Not in any threat of relapse, but I don't want to lose that magic, which is recovery. And it is a way of life, and life is beautiful, and life is great. And the promises in the big book, and that we read at my hall I go to, are just amazing. And they do come true. And we have to remember when they're coming true in our lives that we don't forget what actually did it and not fall into our own ego that we're doing this. Yes, we're doing it, but God created us to be this way. We could persevere, and we have persistence, and we strive to achieve our goals. And our goals are very important. Like I've said before, we all know, set small goals, daily goals, and just do those. And those kind of things for me help me stay sober as well, give me something to do besides getting my own head. And we just have to remember also how short life is. Life is insanely short. And this year has been very tough. We've all went through a whole lot. With the coronavirus, for me, a lot of people, when I think about it, have passed away. And a few through addiction, almost all of them through addiction. And it's horrible, and it's just so sad to me because our life is so short, and I just want to help as many people as I can. I mean, if we're mad at someone, if we're angry, we have to forgive them for ourselves, and we have to confront the things that we might be holding in, because we're just wasting time by holding it in, especially if it's something that's going to come to light anyway, and you know it will. Don't be scared. Be courageous. Say whatever it is you need to say. Get through whatever issue is blocking you, and just get it out on the table, because you are wasting your very short life. Life is short. Let's not hold in any of this stuff. Let's pray to God. Let's meditate on it. Let's just do better. Let's have a wonderful day. And I really hope this message helped anyone. But really, I'm also just thinking a lot of my own mortality. You know, again, life is short. I think this is a trip too. Electricity was invented 144 years ago. Think how weird that is. I trip out on this stuff. And here I am on a phone making a video that's going to be able to be broadcasted over the world in that short amount of time. A lot of people have lived through that amount of time, and we all feel like that's so long ago, but it really wasn't. But that kind of puts time in perspective for me as well. And, you know, we have different perceptions of what time is, but I mean, if you look at it like that, that wasn't even that long ago, but it feels like it was a super long time ago. So let's try to stay focused on today. It is one day at a time, but also remember, if you have anything burning inside of you that you know you need to get rid of that is causing you strife, anxiety, or depression, just let it out. Tell that person how you feel. Don't do it in an argumentative way. If you've wronged someone and they don't know it, and it's not a life or death situation, get that off your chest. Let that person know, because you're holding them prisoner, and you're also holding yourself prisoner, and you're holding yourself back from the freedom of happiness and peace that you deserve, and we all deserve. And again, life is short. I'm sorry for rambling. This is the first time I'm doing one of these videos in a while, and I truly hope it helped someone. I love you all very, very much, and God bless you. Have a peaceful day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Peace out. Bye.